Good morning, Cumberland Bears. It is Miss Heurlin here. Today is Wednesday, and we are going to be going through a quick skills lesson. So today we're going to talk about vocabulary, and we're going to be looking at compound words. Compound words are words that are made up of two separate words. And since compound words are made up of two words that already exist, we can use those two words to predict the compound word's meaning. In the animals and habitats domain that we've learned about, animals live in saltwater and freshwater habitats. These two words, saltwater and freshwater, are both compound words. Now think for a second. What makes them compound words? Saltwater and freshwater are compound words because they are made up of two separate words. Let's break them down. So saltwater has both the word salt and water in it, as well as freshwater has both the words fresh and water in it. Knowing the two words that make up a compound word means we can predict the meaning of the compound word. So if I had never heard the word saltwater, but I came across it in a reading and I know the words salt and water, I can predict that salt water most likely is water with salt in it, based on the meaning of what I already know of salt and water. Freshwater, if I had never seen that word before, but I came across it, I would be able to think, what do the words fresh and water mean? I'm going to predict that freshwater is water probably without salt in it, and most likely fresh. Let's try one together. Look at the compound word below and try to predict its meaning. Alleyway. First, let's identify how many words make up alleyway. How many words are there in the compound word alleyway? So let's think. If you're at home, stand up if you think there are two words in alleyway, and stay seated if you think there are more than two. Make sure that you guys are following along, and you're welcome to take notes just on a piece of paper what you think of the words, and we can talk about them on our Zoom call. So the correct answer is there are two words that make up the compound word alleyway, alley and way. So if I'm not sure of the word alleyway, but I know the words alley and way, I may be able to figure it out. So let's practice predicting the meaning of alleyway. Think about this when you're at home. Maybe talk to a parent, a sibling, or anyone else that's in the house with you. Think about what the meaning of alleyway may mean. An alleyway is a passage between or behind buildings. So an alley is a section or an area in between things. And a way is, if you're going down that way, that's a path or a passage. So if we combine those two meanings, we can see that alleyway is a passage between or behind buildings. So now you're going to get to try one by yourself. Predict the meaning of the following compound words. We have the word underwater as well as firsthand. So think about both of them individually. Write down both compound words on a piece of paper or anything you have lying around, and circle the two words that make up each compound word. Now let's determine the compound words' meanings. The first one we'll look at is underwater. So stand up at home if you think underwater means above the surface of the water, or stay seated if you think underwater means below the surface of the water. Stand up if you think firsthand means based on something someone else observed, or stay seated if you think firsthand means based on something you observed yourself. So make sure to write down which ones you think it is, and we'll discuss them in our Zoom call on Friday. See you guys soon. Hope you have a great day.